Welcome back. I am Jim. Jack and Ross are here as well, and Deb has Animal House.
She likes them fuzzy, furry, feathery, tough, and scaly. It's time for Animal House with Deborah Roberts.
And I'm happy to report that the pole that holds up the center console in the talk studio is still fully intact. My knee made sure of that.
Oh!
Yeah. Animal House is always generously brought to you by personal injury attorney Glenn Klausman of Klausman Law. We're going to tell you how you can get in touch with that teddy bear of a man at the end of Animal House. But please, right now, join me in welcoming Lori Mastrantoni from a Forever Rescue out in
Forever Home Animal Rescue.
A Forever Home Animal Rescue. Yay! Welcome, Lori.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so we know that you're located out in Tavares. Jack actually had sent over the Fox 35 story that they had done on your rescue. Tell folks what's going on with you guys.
Well, we've been there for 7 years, and all of a sudden I got a non-renewal of my lease, and we have to be out by December 31st. And I am freaking out because it's almost the end of August, and we have no place to go. It's going to take us 2 months at least to move. So I'm checking every place. Everything is more expensive. We've been there for 7 years. My rent was reasonable. I'm trying to buy a place. Everybody's helping me. The community has been fantastic on helping us, but we still need a lot of help.
How many square feet do you need?
We have 3,300 right now, so I would say 3,000 right now. We need a backyard, though, because we have a little fence out there, and we need a kitchen area to cook for the babies. Well, we don't cook, but I mean to make their food.
Wow. And what got you into this, by the way? What led your love into rescuing animals? Because you said, I read the story, it says you poured a lot of your own personal money into this.
Oh, yes, I did. I have no more personal savings now, so. But I've always loved animals, and I started out doing feral cats when I first moved to Florida. And we had a whole bunch of colonies, which we got spayed and neutered and fed them, and then we made sure they were all gone when we stopped doing that. And then I decided, I had the bright idea, let me get into dogs.
That's cheap.
Yeah. The rest has been a nightmare. I mean, it's not. It's very rewarding, but it's very heartbreaking, too. The things we see is just heartbreaking.
And a lot of your cases are special needs, right?
Yes. I have a soft heart, and I always go for the underdog, the ones that nobody else wants, the little money pits.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So your senior dogs, your dogs with medical issues.
Blind, tripods, whatever.
So you're looking for money pits. Do you take humans?
Yeah, come on over.
All right.
She just automatically assumed.
She immediately isolated you, which was good there. So Lori, look, just being devil's advocate here, and kind of, is it, for one thing, let me ask you this question first. Is it difficult to find homes for dogs that are blind or have 3 legs or other major disabilities?
Absolutely not. I have such good luck finding home for seniors, and the last dog I just adopted, she was blind. The people broke her jaw, and she just got her second surgery right now. And I mean, I have great resources. People care. The community really cares.
So it really, finding people to take the animals really isn't the problem. Just finding somewhere for them to be until they find homes is the actual issue.
Correct.
Can you give us a price range that you're looking for? Because here's the thing. Obviously, we have a lot of people out in that Tavares Mountain. Does it have to be Tavares?
No,
does it have to be
just in that area.
What's your realm? I mean, outside, like Tavares, is it 10 miles outside of that? Or is it,
She'd come to Mount Dora, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, if they let me, yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, is that like Eustis, Howie in the Hills, all those areas would also be in play?
Oh, yes, anything. I just would like to stay close to that area because all my volunteers are there.
Right. And do you have an idea about how much rent what could you do? I mean, and what we're trying to do is just put it out there in case somebody has like an old warehouse or maybe, an old property they can use or something like that. Do you have an idea what you're paying?
I pay $1,500 a month now, but I've been there for 7 years, and they only raised it a little bit. But the whole problem we have is with zoning, because we need special zoning, and I need a lot of space. So that's been the problem.
Right. And what kind of zoning would that be?
It's either A, M, or commercial, as long as they allow pets.
Got it.
And
wow.
we only do small dogs. And all my dogs are inside. They don't, they go out to the yard, but they don't live outside.
And how many dogs are we talking? How many pets total?
Right now, we probably have about 38.
Ooh.
I have a bunch of puppies. Yeah.
Is that the norm? The norm is about anywhere from, is the cap 40? Is it usually like maybe 25 or 30 to 40?
I am really soft-hearted. And I can't turn away anybody. So
Right. Yeah.
So in other words, yeah, 38 and growing.
Yeah, Lori, in addition to the stress of having to relocate in a quick amount of time and everything that goes along with that, what about the regular maintenance and the food? Is that strictly on a donation basis, and how are you able to manage that?
well, that's why I have no money anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
usually donations and adoptions, and adoptions have been really slow lately, so it's just been really difficult.
Do you have a GoFundMe page?
Yes, we do. Yeah, we're up to like $25,000, but we need. I found a property I want to buy, but it's $400,000.
Oh.
If anybody can just write me a check, I'll be real happy.
Hey, it's a shame Jimmy's not here today. 'Cause
Yeah.
He keeps that in his book bag.
I'll do you one better. I think we might be able to pull something off. Have you ever heard of Korean baseball? Because we can hit a 16 parlay on, we can go with this Tokyo Yakult Swallows as well.
Lori Mastrantoni here from a Forever Home Animal Rescue. So you got to be out by December.
Correct.
What happens if you don't find a place?
I'm going to have to rehome my dogs, and there are some dogs that are hard to adopt, and we've had them for like a year, and they're going to be really hard to adopt. So I have no option. I have to find a place.
Right. And you said you had puppies. Do you mind mentioning what breed the puppies are?
I have 5 Jack Russell puppies that are ready for adoptions, and then I have a bunch of Chihuahuas.
Oh, Chihuahuas and Jack Russells. All
Yeah, I mean,
puppies.
those are desirable animals.
Yeah,
are they
those
not?
are. Those are very
Yeah.
desirable, and they're best with a high energy household. With Chihuahuas, are they good with kids, or kind of depends?
Yeah, it depends on the dog.
Yeah, exactly.
And you could help me knock off something off of my bucket list. I've always wanted to see a Jack Russell whose name is Jack Russell.
I have a Jack Russell named Jack.
I'll take it.
The surname is on you, really.
Yeah.
Lori, have you seen any or heard from anybody? I mean, you've gotten some media here recently with us, with Fox News. I know that you have somebody else coming out to give you some other press as well.
Yes.
Have you had any leads whatsoever?
No,
No, nothing.
nothing.
Yeah, 1,500 is pretty cheap, Lori. I mean,
Yeah,
you know
I
that,
know.
right?
Well,
Obviously,
everything I'm
You-
looking for now is like 4,500.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be. I mean, when you said 1,500, I was a bit shocked there. I mean, for 3,300 square feet, even in commercial space, that's per square foot, that's really, really inexpensive. I mean, do you have a threshold that you can go up to? You said that they were only going to raise your rent a little, or did they just end your lease altogether?
They're ending the lease.
Yeah.
I just got
They
a
didn't-
cold letter saying, please be out. Make sure you disconnect all utilities.
Right. Yeah.
See ya.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The GoFundMe, if you go to GoFundMe and you search a Forever Home, it's Help a Forever Home Animal Rescue Find a New Home. It's right there. You can see the logo, and it's currently at $25,410.
And hope we do have the best listeners in all of talk
Oh,
radio.
wonderful.
So Lori, for maybe some families out there that are interested in adding a forever a little puppy, maybe a Jack Russell or Chihuahua, or as we all know, senior dogs are
Oh, yeah.
great adoptees because the potty training issues, the chewing, all of that has already been settled. How do they get a hold of you? Is there a website? Is there a phone number that folks can go to maybe see the puppies?
It is on my website, foreverhomeanimalrescue.org, or they can call me at 407-221-1855. And I'd like to mention that we are having a special challenge starting on Friday. I have a wonderful anonymous donor that's willing to donate $2,500 to match $2,500. So we're starting it on Friday for 25 hours, and any amount over $5 will be matched by her.
Wow.
So please help
that's
us.
awesome.
Please help us.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
to
wow.
go to the GoFundMe account.
Correct.
Okay, and that's a Forever Home Animal Rescue.
Yes. Help a Forever Home Animal Rescue. Find a
Okay,
home.
great.
Yeah, and Lori's
Well-
name, it was posted by Lori. You can see her name there, and you'll know you're on the right one.
That is awesome, Lori. We wish you the best of luck. Please keep us up to date and let us know if
Thank
you
you.
find property. And and again, our listeners, great resource. If they'll reach out to us if they have something or or maybe can hear of something that they can point you in the right direction.
That'll be wonderful. And then we'll have a welcome party to thank everybody for helping us.
All right, you had us
Especially
a
you guys.
party. All right, all right.
And I don't know when was the last time you were told this, but you're cool. You're just
Aw.
like a really cool individual.
You're funny.
I think she just has a new puppy to take home with her.
You don't have 38 anymore. You got 39.
Lori, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you driving up to the station, and we hope that we can get some help for you.
Okay,
thank you.
thank you so much for having us.
Yay,
Take
thank you,
care.
Lori. We really, really appreciate it. Listen, as I mentioned at the top of Animal House, it is generously brought to you by Glenn Klausman of Klausman Law. So if you or someone you know, love, even work with, if they've been in a car, truck, even a motorcycle accident, here's a couple of reasons why they absolutely need to call Glenn. One, he will never pass you over to a caseworker. Glenn is going to personally handle your case, so much so that he's going to give you his personal cell phone number and then pick it up when you call. Just a couple of reasons why year after year he is voted super lawyer and legal elite. He's also an animal lover, though, and a true friend of the show. So if you've been in an accident, give him a call, 407-917-1718, or check him out online at klausmanlaw.com. That's KLAUSMAN law.com.
Thanks, Deb. 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Back in a sec with more of the Jim Colbert Show.